Welcome students. In last two periods, offline two periods, we have seen introduction to C++ chapter. We have started the introduction to C++ chapter, in which we have seen history of C++, then character set, then structure of C++ program and the data types. So in history we have seen what the C++ means. What is the C++? It is the programming language. It is object oriented programming language, and when it is invented. Also we have seen some features of C++, that is scientific language, powerful operators, varieties of data types. Next we have seen structure of C++ program, how the structure of C++ program is, how the C++ program must be written, because after all we know that a programming language provides us keywords which look like English words, and by using that English like words we write a program, and after that program is going to be translated by the translator. That's why every programming language is having its own structure. Now take the example. Today we are going to see input and output instructions, input and output statements of the C++. Now while drawing the flowcharts, because in program development we have seen there are 5 steps. In program development there are 5 steps. Step number 1, study the problem, understand the problem, decompose the problem, that is problem analysis, because unless until problem is studied, it is not going to be understood by us. We will not come to the conclusion of input, process and output. That's why studying the problem is important. Next, design steps. That is, write down the steps in our own language, first of all. That is in English language. And once these steps are there, then convert every design step into appropriate programming language instruction which you know. So today we have started the C++. We should be able to convert all these instructions into C++ programming language instructions. Convert the design steps into programming language instructions. Which programming language we know? Right now we are studying the C++. So if every design step is converted into the C++ keywords, then it will be appropriate, absolutely, obviously, C++ program. But we must know, read n, this instruction we are going to give to computer. And what the computer will take the action, computer will read the number from keyboard. So this is English like word, design step, simplest form. We have to write here in the C++. That is called as the input statement of C++. Then there is expression, s is equal to n into n. So expression consists of two things, operators and operand. So operands, operator. Here is the operator, multiplication operator. Here we must know how the operators of C++ is for multiplication. Then printf, what is the output statement in C++, and then how to stop. So here input and output statement. So input and output statement in C++, number 1, that is input. First of all, A, input. It is Cin. So in order, we will write directly Cin. Cin. This statement is used. This statement is used to input data. Example, Cin greater than variable, semicolon. So this is the general form, that's why it is using that. Cin input statement. Greater than, it is called as extract, extraction. And variable, that we know that we declare the variable, that is name given to the data. Example, Cin greater than n, where n is the variable. So this is the input statement. Now here we will write output statement B. Cout. This statement is used, better way if you write both here. Cout. This statement is used, let us write down here only. This statement is used, okay, after that. Cout. B. Cout. This statement is used to output, to insert, to print on output device. In, that is input. C for, that is console. What is it by console? So console is in keyboard. Similarly, output, that is print, on console device, that is output device. Print on console device, that is monitor or screen. Example, Cout smaller than, that is called as insert. This is called as extract. Insert into console out, that is monitor. So here will be variable, or message may be there, message. Example, Cout smaller than n semicolon, that is print. Cout smaller than message will be suppose high. This will. So there are two types of Cout n, Cout high. Cout n is the, that is the, Cout n is the value will be printed in n, and in quotation same will be printed, that is message will be printed high. So if you have taken down what is in by Cin and Cout, we will convert these steps. If you have taken down this, take down these two steps. Now we can convert the program here also. Read n, that is read the data from keyboard, and keyboard, that is a console input device. Keyboard, that is console input device. Keyboard, that is console input device. That is console input device. Now read n, to whom we are instructing? We are instructing to computer. What we are instructing? Read the data from keyboard, where keyboard is called as console, means console input. So we have to use the Cin. But where to store whatever they inputted from console keyboard? In variable, say n. So here Cin greater than n. Now what we have done? We have written the input statement or keyword of the C++ for the instruction to read n. So our aim, our intention is to perform the activity called read, that is input. And for input, what the instruction is there, that we have written. Cin greater than n semicolon. It is the format of Cin statement, that is called as format. Not example, format. Examples are here. Now here, S is equal to n into n. So here S is equal to n, here is asterisk n. Now you can ask the question why here n into n is written as n asterisk n, n star n. Just we have discussed that this is the operator, these are the operands. So operator of the C++ is asterisk for multiplication. So whatever the steps, simply we are converting into the C++ instructions. So for read activity, there is a Cin instruction in C++. For multiplication activity, multiplication operator is written like this. Print, what we have seen, this statement is used to print what? Cout. What the variable in which we are storing here? Cout smaller than s semicolon. After that there is a stop. In C++, this is the opening curly, closing curly. So obviously, and remember the C++ structure. While main, this is the function. We have seen in C++ we can design several functions. Now here n, s, these are the variables that we have to declare here. Integer n, comma s. These two variables are we have used in a program. Now remember the structure. While main, opening curly bracket, variable declaration, statements. The structure we have seen, in the same structure we have converted that. Also we have seen compiler directive, and we have known that compiler directive, that is a directive to the compiler. It is a direction to the compiler to inclusion of header file. So Cin and Cout statement can be interpreted or whose prototype is available in header file. That's why hash include and name of the header file is iostream.h. iostream.h greater than. Now we always repeat in the class that there are two types of the program. What are those? Design time and runtime. Design time and runtime. Every program, there are two types of the program. Design time, runtime. Runtime is also known as type of execution time. So this was the design time because we have designing the program. First of all, we have studied the problem, we have understood the problem, we have written the design steps, and every design step is converted into appropriate programming language keywords or instruction, that is coding step now. So coding. First step, study the problem, understand the problem. Second step, design steps. Third, convert the design step into appropriate programming language instructions, that is coding. Now we must test the program. So by executing it we can test. That is runtime. So when runtime will begin, this will be followed, this will be obeyed, this will be executed by computer. It will declare two variables. Thus, two memory locations will be reserved, n and s. These two memory locations will be empty variable declaration. Now, Cin, due to that, on screen or monitor, there will be blinking cursor. Now you can ask the question, what is meant by blinking cursor? What is meant by blinking cursor? Blinking cursor stand for, here is blinking cursor. You can input, suppose 5. So 5, console in, keyboard 2 variable n, 5 will be stored here. So computer will perform 5 into 5 and it will be stored here 25. And after that cout, yes, so it will display 25. So this was the runtime image seen at runtime. So before input, if there is a proper message, cout smaller than enter number, enter number. Enter number. It will be better. What will happen now? Suppose once again this program is executed on monitor, seen at runtime. Enter number. Then number will be inputted 5 and you will get the output here. So today we have seen and cout. So look at the program whether we have covered the entire things or not. What is the seen and cout statement? You look at this. Whether our program is according to our structure or not. Compiler directive, void main, variable declaration, statements and so on. So today we have seen input and output statements. Now here one more thing is that as we have seen here the operator multiplication is available in C++, that is asterisk. So in other operators we have to see. So that is, we have seen input and output. Now it is time to see the operators of the C++. Okay. Now operator of the C++. Operators of C++. So take down this title, and better way we will see operators in next period. We will continue the programs. Interesting. Thank you.